Okay, so hi everybody. Madeline asked us to answer a few questions so our alumni can get a little info on what it's like to live in the BSC during lockdown. So we're going to introduce ourselves first.
Hi, my name is Val Sierra. I use all pronouns. I'm getting my PhD here in the School of Social Welfare. I currently work in central office as the health education coordinator, and I live here in Oscar Wilde House.
And my name is Luis Calixto. I'm a third year studying English, and I'm also the social manager for Oscar Wilde. So the first question is, how has the house changed since COVID-19?
I think it's definitely like a lot slower. I know like a lot of students went home, so just like occupancy wise, things are a lot like less lively.
Yeah, we used to stay up nearly all night on the weekends. Now everyone's asleep by 11:30. It's a real house culture change, that's for sure. And what are some of the new house protocols that we have?
Yeah, so our board of directors at the BSC, kind of in response to all of the COVID situations, they formed an emergency response team, and so they kind of passed a variety of different like initiatives and programs and guidelines to come out. And so part of them is kind of setting guidelines and policies for us to live here at the house to ensure our safety. And so some of the new guidelines include like not having guests over. The new thing is we're gonna have to start wearing face masks out in our common area spaces.
We each got assigned our own plate,
Yeah.
fork, spoon, knife, and glass. We have our own personal silverware.
So just a bunch of stuff to help keep us safe and COVID free. So definitely culture change from the co-op living.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And our third question is, what has school been like? So for me, I like online classes, although it's definitely difficult to keep yourself accountable because before COVID, you're like, you wake up at 8 a.m. and you're like, yeah, I have to get to class. I have to be here present and pay attention in this different space, whereas I can just log on anytime and watch lecture. And sometimes I don't want to watch lecture. Sometimes I want to stay inside, well, obviously I have to stay inside, but like play video games and like sunbathe or just ignore school, and that's really difficult.
No, yeah, I think like just the transition to online classes has been a little difficult, but I think we're all hanging in there.
And our final question is, what do you wish to see for future BSC members?
I think I definitely would love to see the BSC continue offering, affordable housing to students. I think being able to have that sense of community, sense of belonging, I think is so important in college and kind of in your career, going through higher ed. So I'd love to see that live on.
And for me, I just think specifically to our house, I think I would like to see more physical changes to the house based on each like class that moves in, because we recently had an alumni event and it was different alumni from as early as when the house was founded, and they said like, oh, it's really nice that like all our previous art is still around, but obviously everyone's art, otherwise the more people move in, there's going to be more like art replaced, and there's going to be more like culture clashes and shifts and new ideas coming in. So I definitely would like to see a good mix of like tradition and sort of like new change, be it physical, be it like rules for the house, or even the culture ideally, because I guess we're a party house, and what would it be like if we weren't? Like, what if for one semester we were less of a party house and more of a like we were very kept to ourselves? Like, I think the culture would be radically different. And then I think those are all the questions. If we missed something or there's anything you want us to change, please let us know. We definitely went over 5 minutes. Oh, we didn't even go over 5 minutes. We kept it to the 5-minute mark. Perfect.